You know what would be better than watching this commercial? Watching your commercial. Join the party that is Make Your Day Richer TV by advertising your brand, business, or project during the show. Use us to promote what you're doing to make our viewers' day richer. Scan the QR code or visit makeyourdayricher.com/advertising to start promoting today.
Make your day richer than it was before. Got some good times knocking upon your front door.
Well, welcome everyone to Make Your Day Richer. I'm your host, Richard Wilmore. I hope you had a great weekend. I did. It was very relaxing. We were supposed to actually go out of town and canceled our plans to take some self-care time, which is very, very important to y'all, especially around the holidays. Do not stress yourself out. Do not go above and beyond if you don't want to or have the capability to. So take care of yourselves this holiday season, would you? And all the time, really. Hey, my wonderful, wonderful friends at the Before You Go podcast have a new episode out today, available wherever you get podcasts. And I'm the editor. And this is their season finale. Came out today. It's been a wonderful, wonderful ride. 10 episodes. We're going to come back in the new year with more episodes. This podcast is all about dying with dignity and being prepared for death. And it's a beautifully well done, well-researched podcast. And I just love it so much, and I'm so excited to go and have another season with them. But here's a clip of the episode that came out today.
I really see this going out into helping caregivers. So sending a yogi doula out to hospice teams and helping them with the amounts of caregiving that can tend to weigh on them. The grief that I think we forget that a lot of our caregivers experience when they work in this field. And so I really want to send our yogi doulas to hospice teams. I want to send them to nursing homes. I want to send them to places like Abode. Obviously, we have some at Abode. And also being able to serve people in their own home through these yogic practices. And it's so funny, like people sometimes are like, I can't do yoga. And then we show them some of the things that we learn and we say, you just did yoga. And they say, oh my goodness, I feel so much better. So we are all about making people feel as good as they can at the end of life.
Oh, Mary and Natalie do such a great job on that podcast. And so check it out, please. Would you? I hope you do. I also want to thank Barbara Badalati for her coffee donation. Thank you so much, Barbara. I love you so much. Barbara's been on the show a couple times and sent a coffee. So thank you so much. If you want to support the show and you're not a business and you don't have anything to advertise on a commercial, you can buy us a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/makeyourdayricher and let us continue to talk to all the amazing people that we have so far. You know, we've done over 100 episodes. I was going to have a big party for episode 100, and then it flew by. And we're on like episode 111 now or something crazy. It's insane. And speaking of which, 75,000 views and downloads of this show. Holy crap, you guys. Thank you so much for everything you do when it comes to watching and supporting this show. It is amazing, and I'm so lucky to get to do this every day and talk to amazing people and share them with you. And I hope you're connecting with people that you see on this show because they're doing wonderful things in the world. All right. Hey, if you don't have anything to do next Saturday from 3 to 6, and you're in the Waxhaw, North Carolina area, come to the Touch a Tree and tree lighting at the downtown park in Waxhaw, North Carolina from 3 to 6. Santa will be there. Fire trucks will be there. It's great, family-friendly, kid-friendly event. I will be your MC next Saturday, the 23rd. So go check that out and join us. It's going to be such a fun way to kick off the holidays. This morning, Oh, I want to say thank you to Alex from podmatch.com, who has been trying desperately to reach me. And I finally reached him and we connected. And I'm now on podmatch.com. And we have found such amazing guests from that website. We're live right now as you're watching this. If you are watching this live, did an interview right before this with a great story of a guy who won the lottery, started a nonprofit, wrote a book about how to help lift up the kids in America to be great leaders when they are growing up. So it's going to be a really good episode that comes out on Friday. So take a look for that. Watch out for that. Okay. And then today, my other favorite people, Nona and Helen, I get to record another episode of the Autoimmune Campfire this afternoon with them. Great resource for people who have autoimmune diseases, who have relatives, who know people. It's not just about, the podcast is not just about like how you navigate through having an autoimmune condition. It's about how you support someone who does as well. And so it's a great resource. We show clips here all the time, and I'm just excited I get to see them today. And final thing, and then we're going to come back with Andrea Clare, who's our guest today. I want to thank babyboomer.org, babyboomer.org, who has reached out to us and want to put this show on their website. So that'll be fun. So that's going to be coming up as another way to get our show out there and to be able to connect with people. So thank you, babyboomer.org. All right, on today's show, and we have a good one. It's Andrea Clare, who is an amazing artist and also using art to help women go through menopause. Of course, I know nothing about menopause, so I get to learn today. She also is the co-author of the book that we've been talking a lot about on this show, Beyond the Ordinary, so you'll get to see and talk about hear about her chapter and so much more. So we're going to take a break and we're going to come back with Andrea Clare. All right, be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Tired of harsh chemicals in your home? Let's change that. At ecoGlow Cleaning, we bring eco-friendly expertise right to your doorstep. We will make your day richer by bringing a glow to your home or office. For over 20 years, ecoGlow Cleaning has been the trusted choice for professional cleaning services in the Charlotte area. From deep cleaning to regular maintenance, ecoGlow Cleaning offers a wide range of services. All services are tailored to your needs and schedule. Our eco-friendly products ensure a healthy and safe environment for you and your family, including your pets. For a free quote, visit our website at www.ecoglowcleaning.com or give us a call at 704-777-9768. ecoGlow Cleaning is a proud sponsor of Make Your Day Richer TV.
Good morning, Andrea Clare. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. We've got so much to talk about. Your book that you're in, that we've had a lot of the co-authors on this show. So maybe we'll start there, Beyond the Ordinary. An amazing book, a #1 bestseller. How does that feel?
Oh, it's very exciting. And I got to meet some of my co-authors a few weeks ago, and it was just brilliant. You know, we're part of a tribe, and it's been an amazing experience. For me, I've always known that I would write a book, and this is just the beginning. So writing my story actually was an enjoyable process. And I've read the story to several people now. And I'm hoping it will inspire people and encourage people. It's been a really positive experience.
I have no doubts it will. The book, Beyond the Ordinary, is 30 authors all coming together to tell little stories. Each of you have a chapter. Can you, without giving it away, because people should go on Amazon and order the book, tell everybody about your chapter?
So my chapter is called Mr. and Mrs. Brooks, Your Daughter is Gifted. And it's all about how I went from being a child that enjoyed creativity but wasn't actually allowed to pursue it, to an adult who discovered her artistic talent 2 years ago when I was 57.
Wow.
And realized that that's what I wanted to do when I grew up.
When you grow up.
And also, I know it's taken me a long time. And also, about the same time, I realized that I definitely have ADHD and potentially autism as well. So that helped me understand some of the challenges that I've had throughout life. So my story is kind of about that, about change, about the fact that you're never too old to do something different, and that once you understand why you are the way you are, that, you know, life is easier. And it also has a focus on the menopause, because that's what I help women with, because I had a horrendous perimenopause experience 10 years ago when we weren't really talking about such things. So yeah, it's also about how people come into your life for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's quite multifaceted, my story. But even though I've had challenges along the way, I've always tried to keep it upbeat.
Was being an author, I think you already said that, kind of on your bucket list? What were there nerves going into writing this chapter and releasing it out to the world?
No, not really. I know for some
Really?
of the authors, you know, it's been quite an emotional, difficult process. For me, it was a story that had to be told, and it was almost as though I had that's part of my life, although it's still obviously a huge part of me. Rather than it continuing to jangle through my head, it's now recorded. And yeah, I actually enjoyed the process, I must admit. And that's how I say, you know, I really would like to continue writing. I love wordplay and language, although I wasn't well, I wasn't great at school when it came to English, but I just love our language.
Have you
Yeah.
started to write anything yet? Or are you just kind of, you want to, like, where are you with that? Because I love when people get.
Yeah, I'd already started to write it, actually, because I'd had a thought a few years ago when I realized that I've been menopausal, or that I am menopausal, because that never goes away. I decided I was going to write something called Musings of a Menopausal Mama, and I thought I could do a series of books about topics that I thought people would find interesting and would find my life experience useful. So for the likes of having a parent that had dementia, and adopting children, and neurodivergence, the menopause. So yeah, I'd already started putting some words down, and I want to incorporate my art into the book, and also some of my poetry. So yeah, big plans. I'm a typical ADHD, lots of great ideas.
I hope you come back when that book comes out. Yes. Yeah. Because there's so much to plan, especially, you know, there's one thing to do a chapter, but when it's all you, it's a lot of planning. That's part of my problem. I've started many books and thought, never mind, too much work. So I commend anybody who commits to that, because it's a lot of work. I want to talk about your art making and coming into your creative self at this age. How does that feel? And do you feel like a completely different person now that you have embraced that?
Yeah, I suppose throughout my life I've doodled, and I've sketched, done the odd pencil sketch but never ever thought it was any good, because I thought it was cheating to actually draw from a photograph. And I'd always doodled in meetings when I was in the corporate world, and I realised now that was a way of me concentrating and focusing on listening. And then, as I say, 2 years ago, I just happened to paint something in watercolour, which I'd never done before. It was I was following an online tutorial, and I discovered that I was actually quite good at it. And then I painted a dog, and then that's when my pet portrait business started, because I said I painted this dog and people were really complimentary about it. And then I said, you know, does anybody else want me to paint their pet? And of course I got lots of requests, and I kept getting so much good feedback. But I thought, well, actually, I do appear to have a talent here. And yeah, so it's been amazing to be able to do that. And it brings me a huge amount of joy creating. And then I love the joy that my paintings bring. But when I'm creating, a calmness descends. So I know that it's the right thing to be doing. And I just have all these ideas jangling around in my head, and I need to get them onto canvas or onto paper. And ironically,
like a true
all
artist.
My pet portraits I paint from all my pet portraits I paint from a photograph. So you can be a real artist and paint from photographs.
Yeah, 100%. Tell everybody how people can connect with you for the pet portraits, because I know you have a Facebook page for it. So if people are interested in that, how do people find you?
So my pet portrait page on Facebook is called Sasha and Friends, because the first dog I painted was called Sasha.
Oh.
But if people can also connect to it through my webpage, which is andreaclareart.uk.
Okay, good. We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk to Andrea about your program, your art program to help women through menopause, which I know obviously nothing about.
Okay.
I just know it's pretty awful, and you have a way to help people. So we'll be right back after this.
Listen, everyone needs a co-conspirator to reimagine their lives and uncover the opportunities in the challenges they face. If you are looking for the place where hope meets possibility, and you are ready to create a life of meaning despite the diagnosis, look no further. Helen is a certified professional coach with a background in medical research and an autoimmune diagnosis who brings compassion, empathy, and your best interests to every conversation. Learn more about coaching with Helen at helensampsonmullen.com.
We're back with Andrea Clare, artist extraordinaire, author, pet portraiture. What's the right word for that? A portrait. What's a person who does portraits? What is that called?
I don't know, but that sounds pretty impressive, doesn't it?
She's a pet portraiture. Right here on Make Your Day Richer. You have an amazing program to help women through menopause using art. Can you talk about that and how that came to be?
Yes, I will. I had a horrendous menopause experience 10 years ago, before we were talking about the menopause, let alone perimenopause. And there was a documentary on TV, which suddenly I realized, you know, I wasn't going mad, and I didn't have all these things I thought I had, like dementia. I thought I was going crazy, and it was a really frightening and lonely time in my life. And I thought, I really need to help other women understand what's happening to them. And initially I thought, oh, nobody's going to want to hear from little old me. And then, as I've already said, I discovered that I was good at art. And I thought, how can I combine the two so that I can still, use my art, but I can also help women to understand their menopause and make their lives easier during this challenging phase of life. It's not always challenging for women, but for a lot of women it can be. So I designed my MenoPAUSE Art program. It's an 8-week online program, and it's all about using art to understand what's going on in your body, to express how you're feeling about what's going on, to also learn some quite rudimentary art techniques, some fun stuff. And then we create 2 pieces of art together, including a mandala, because we do use mandalas quite a bit on the course as well. So that's kind of, the motivation and what I do. But my plans for 2025 are actually to do face-to-face workshops, because my background is in IT training. I did that for 20 years. And I just love that energy that you get in a room and, a group of women together supporting each other. It's very powerful.
What do you hear from the women going through that workshop?
Well, I've had some really positive feedback, and I've also had people say, "Oh, I'm not going. I don't like colouring in," because one of the exercises we do is called Colour the Menopause, where we're doing some colouring in of a mandala, and they say, "Oh, I don't like colouring in," and then they do it, and they experience the calm that it brings them, and also it's almost like lifting a weight when you've actually recorded how you feel about something. So rather than using words, they're using colour. And everybody's really, really positive, finds it a useful experience. And and it's something that we do at the start of the programme. And then at the end of the programme, we see how do you now feel? Because my emphasis is also on empowering women with information, and having information and realizing that what you're experiencing is often the same as what other women are experiencing. That is a huge help. So it's all been very positive.
Oh, I imagine, because it probably feels so
I always stress to people, it's not. Yes. Yeah. It's but more people
I love technology.
are talking about it, but now we've also got a situation where people are feeling a bit of information overload. We're having some glitches.
I think so, but that's all right. The message is still getting across that Andrea Clare is amazing, and her 8-week program. Where can people sign up for that?
Well, again, if they go onto my website, andreaclareart.uk, there's a link on there for them to get onto the wait list for the next time that I run the program.
Okay, good. And please come back when any of your books come out, because I would love to see them, and I would love to help get the word out about them.
Thank you so much, Richard, for your support. And can I just say, I'm old enough to remember TVs like this.
And now you're on it. And so full circle moment for you. Full circle moment.
Yeah.
The book is called Beyond the Ordinary. Go see Andrea's website right there at the bottom of your screen. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Richard, for your time, and have a great day.
You too. We'll be right back after this, everyone.
Tired of harsh chemicals in your home? Let's change that. At ecoGlow Cleaning, we bring eco-friendly expertise right to your doorstep. We will make your day richer by bringing a glow to your home or office. For over 20 years, ecoGlow Cleaning has been the trusted choice for professional cleaning services in the Charlotte area. From deep cleaning to regular maintenance, ecoGlow Cleaning offers a wide range of services. All services are tailored to your needs and schedule. Our eco-friendly products ensure a healthy and safe environment for you and your family, including your pets. For a free quote, visit our website at www.ecoglowcleaning.com or give us a call at 704-777-9768. ecoGlow Cleaning is a proud sponsor of Make Your Day Richer TV.
Oh, we're back. What a great show. What a great way to kick off the week. Thank you, Andrea, for being here. And thank you for watching. Tomorrow we have another amazing show with Elizabeth Carroll. I met Elizabeth at the Inkpreneur Summit at the beginning of November, and we filmed the interview there. So it's going to look a little bit different. She's authors like 7 or 8 books. She's amazing and fun, so fun to talk to. So take a look at that tomorrow with Elizabeth Carroll. Go get her books on Amazon. Thank you for watching today. Go make your day richer. Go make someone else's day richer. You've made mine by watching this show, and I love you for it. So we will see you tomorrow, everyone. Have a great Monday. Bye.